Hi, I'm Chaz. This is my video blog. Thank you for pressing play. I hope you're well. So over the weekend, I was practicing yoga, which, isn't particularly newsworthy. I'm a yoga teacher and a yogi. But when I'm practicing at home, I'm always practicing at home, first of all. I rarely practice in public. I don't know. It's just like the introvert in me just needs like alone time. So when I'm practicing, I'm either rehearsing my playlist and sequence for the week, or I'm just kind of like monkeying around on my living room floor. And when I do that, I tend to flip on my television. If you live in Los Angeles, we have Time Warner, and Time Warner has this station channel called Soundscapes. If you know anything about Soundscapes, and you have an appreciation for good music, you know that Soundscapes music isn't particularly good. It's like atrocious, really. But it's more in line with like the kind of stuff in music that most yoga teachers play, like the sound of wind chimes or the sound of the whales. That's not what I play. But I like the channel because the channel tends to post these really inspirational, sometimes witty, but applicable quotes on the screen. And so, there I am in some kind of yoga pose. I turn my head and, oh, that's interesting. Let me jot that down and maybe talk about it in class. So that is what happened over the weekend. And the person who was quoted, I believe was Richard Nixon's Attorney General. So what are you going to do? But it was a good quote. And the quote was, our attitude toward our life determines life's attitude toward us. So, like little did he know that he was already a part of like the law of attraction. But what we think, right, our life becomes. So for instance, if this morning you woke up in like a crappy mood, I have no doubt that your life has probably provided you with many reasons for which to continue that crappy attitude. If, however, you woke this morning in gratitude, in love, in joy, in optimism, then your life probably has given you many reasons for which to feel grateful. It is really interesting that so much of our life isn't about our life itself, but more so our perspective and our reaction to. And that is what we do in yoga or in the mindfulness movement, in the consciousness movement, is to pay attention to how we are responding to our life, which it's just our life, our life is just unfolding as it's supposed to for us. So we can tame our response. We can cultivate a more positive attitude toward what our life is presenting us. And that is what I'd love for you to consider doing right now. It's what I did this morning. I woke in a crappy ass mood, had a crappy ass attitude, and my life responded in kind and gave me more reasons to continue that crappy mood. So I had to check myself, right? And I shifted into more of a positive outlook, and I started to feel grateful for things. And then suddenly my life and my day has unfolded in a much better, happier way. So consider doing the same. What kind of attitude do you have toward your life right now? And is it possible that it's not your life itself, but your attitude toward your life? And your life's attitude toward you, frankly, if you're not really showing up with appreciation or gratitude, despite and regardless of what you happen to be going through. Just my 2 cents. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. I do hope to hear from you, and I will see you soon. Namaste. Peace.